Hey, so I am super sleep deprived, so kind of brutal right now, so I apologize for that, but I'm here. Yay! Last night, my washing machine decided to do this really cute thing where every other minute it would make a really loud rattling noise. It kind of sounded like machine gun fire. Yeah, I didn't sleep that much. I had another topic in mind, but that was my awake mind, and I totally forget it right now because I'm half asleep. So I'm gonna do this on sleep because that's what I'd like to be doing right now. Okay, well, the funny thing about sleep is that usually when you need it, it just doesn't happen. So here's how I usually cope with that. If you don't already try listening to music when you have trouble sleeping, I highly recommend that because it makes it so you have something else to focus on other than the fact that you can't sleep. You can like take apart the song in your head and like analyze everything and be like, oh, that guitar riff is cool, and look at how it blends in with the drums, and it'd be cool if I could make a mashup of this song and this song because it kind of seems like they have the same chord progression, so it could match up nicely. But yeah, so music when you sleep. I usually listen to albums rather than just like shuffling an artist, but sometimes what I'll do is, since I'm really obsessed with a lot of different artists, I will put all their songs, I'll just like play it in alphabetical order, and then in my head I'll try to like guess which song is next because I kind of have all their songs memorized in alphabetical order, even if they have like 5 albums. Whoops. Last night I listened to this album. It's by the Wonder Years. It's called The Upsides. It is a very good album, and I really like this illustration on the back because in a lot of their songs it repeats that lyric but just like a little bit different. Um, and it says, I'm not sad anymore. And like some of the variations of the lines are like, I'm not sad anymore, I'm just tired of this place, I'm not sad anymore, I'm just waiting. And I think that's really cool because sometimes I think everyone convinces themselves that they're really, really sad, they're just a sad person, when in reality they're just kind of angry about a situation or just kind of frustrated that something's happening and they're not actually chronically sad. So I think that's a really cool lyric, and I also like the album art. This wasn't supposed to be my music. I'm sorry. I just, it happened. I like music. Oh, also, in one of the videos from last week, the music themed week, I think it was Tiago said that since he can't read sheet music, that means he's not as big a fan of music, and since he only listens to like 4 bands at once, that means he isn't that into music as everyone else. But I think that is false because I really like air conditioning, but I don't know how it works, and I only have one air conditioning unit, but I'm a big fan of it. That's a horrible analogy, but you get what I mean. It's, you don't have to know how things work, and you don't have to like a wide variety of things. It just matters how much you love that one little thing. And it kind of seemed like you got really excited about those bands. So I don't think you're any less of a fan of music than anyone else on this channel just because you don't create your own music, which, by the way, like I, going back to my air conditioning analogy, I like air conditioners, but I don't make them. So, back to talking about sleep. Okay, so usually when I can't sleep, I will change clothes. It kind of sounds weird, but it separates me from thinking about how I was like 5 minutes ago when I was just like laying there like I can't sleep, I'm so frustrated. And it kind of makes me feel like it's just sort of like a new situation and I feel separate from that awful feeling that I was just feeling. So that's usually a good idea. Or sometimes what I'll do is in my head I'll be like, you know what, I should go up and like clean my room as long as I'm awake. I should just like get up and just do stuff, be proactive. And then just like thinking about doing things makes me more and more sleepy, and that just makes me fall asleep. I don't know if that's because I'm perpetually lazy. Yeah, and then also sometimes what I'll do is I'll try to like make lists in my head. Like I'll think, okay, let me think of every single one of my favorite lines from this one movie or something like that, or like let me think of every single time this motif appears in a book, and then I'll just sort of like think about it, and that kind of gets me concentrated. Like once again, not thinking about how I can't sleep makes me think about something else, which gets me really tired, and then I drift off to sleep and have weird dreams because I'm thinking about weird things when I'm falling asleep. But that's better than no sleep. I would like to apologize about this video because I think I talked about like 3 different things, none of them connected, and one of them I had already talked about. I'm not super proud of this video, but I am proud that I made one because I didn't want to. because I'm tired and I didn't get that much sleep last night and I have work later. And speaking of work, I don't know how many of you guys work with the general public, but I work at a mall and it's kind of a really crappy mall. So there's just really not that many classy individuals that visit the store, and they're usually really rude and they usually don't speak English, and it's just really frustrating, and they make a lot of mess. And I just want to say, if you go into a mall and into a store, just put things back where you got them, be nice to the employees, make conversation. And if they're angry, it's not because of you, it's probably because someone else before you was rude. And if you're that rude person, please kindly just like sit in a hole and think about what you've done. But yeah, so on that note, stay classy and get sleep.